I need to open them bitches up. When I get low, who's gon' pick me up? Surrounded by exotic weed and some codeine. These double cups for real, drink like no green. I done let my eyes bleed in this cream soda. That mean we sippin' red, for all my niggas dead. See, I was okay with crumbs, long as you got fed. Knowing one day all these crumbs make a loaf for bread. Girl, this ain't my first time at the bottom. I told bro, cut the brake lines, ain't no stopping. I'm talking pedal to the metal like some NASCARs. We crash cars and cash cars. You never had cars. You never had money. Let's get high and catch a vibe. Just don't look me in my eyes, cause you might see a reflection for the people I seen die. Let's get high and catch a vibe. Just don't look me in my eyes, cause you might see a reflection for the people I seen die. So much on your mind, you wanna spread your wings and fly, just like the planes in the sky.
Hey.
Find a way. I know that I'm gonna make it. I know that I'm amazing, but they won't ever say it. Fuck all them conversations. I know I'm bound for greatness.
Bound for greatness.
Let's get high and catch a vibe. Just don't look me in my eyes, cause you might see a reflection of all the people I seen die. Let's get high and catch a vibe. Just don't look me in my eyes, cause you might see a reflection for the people I seen die. Let's get high and catch a vibe. Let's get high and catch a vibe. Just don't look me in my eyes. I don't get the close on.
Hey, no. We just vibing out to you.
I don't know how to turn it.
We just vibing out to you. I mean, since we here, you know, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
We got a special guest on the podcast tonight, man. Welcome back to On the Flow, where we gonna put that shit on the flow.
On some shit like that.
On some shit like that. I'm one of y'all hosts, Ree.
My name is Black Barbie, Anita.
And I am Runawaylove, of course.
And then our special guest, we gonna let you introduce yourself, man.
I'm Mr.Runaway, man.
Runawaylove.
No relation. It's Mr. Runaway, man. I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. On some shit like that.
On some shit like that. You heard me?
Well, since we got a special guest, we gonna start it off with you, man. We gonna talk
Right,
about
it's about you right now.
you just got us hip to some new music. It's released or what? Unreleased?
Okay, catch a vibe.
Unreleased. Okay, new shit.
It definitely
Heard it here first.
You hear me?
I
We
heard
love
it
that new
first, like
shit.
you
Oh,
said.
I ain't gonna
okay.
catch it. So how long you been an artist?
Technically like 3 years for real. I dropped my first project 2020,
Okay.
2021.
Pandemic,
Damn,
baby.
no, it was. I think it was 2020, so about 4 years. I've been
Okay.
officially an artist, but I've been rapping for a long time, just doing shit with my homeboys and shit like that. I never took it serious. I never was the rapper out the group, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I was more so the supportive friend, you feel me? Like, what we need to do to get the job done type shit. That was my role. My main man's was really the rapper for real, but, you know, I could rap. I always was talented, you feel
So
me? It
what
was
made
just,
you want to take it serious?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question too.
bro fell back. You know, he chose another path for real, for real. And I was sweet. I was really good. You know, like I could always rap. It was just like, it's you feel me? I can do other shit, you feel me, to help get the job done. So once he fell back for real, niggas was like, shit. One of y'all niggas gonna rap.
Somebody.
One of y'all gonna rap.
Okay.
So I just, you know. And so once I took it serious for real, like everything was just like uphill for me. Like I already had connections, and then just with a brand, you know, having a clothing brand outside of the, you know, like everything just started falling into place for real.
You gotta plug the brand too.
Yeah,
Plug
I'm
the
so-
You gotta put us hip to the drip. Put us
Yeah,
hip to the
that's
drip.
some shit like that. Runawaylove apparel, you feel me? We got a store coming soon in March.
Yeah.
151 Middle Belt across the ass finest. You gotta know.
That's what's
We brought
up.
upper
Alright, that's
echelon to
what's
Inkster,
up.
Michigan.
That's
Feel
what's
me?
up. Congratulations on that,
I
man.
appreciate
Okay,
it.
ink time.
Yeah,
So-
stand
Doing
up.
a lot of good stuff.
How long you had the brand then? Let's talk about the brand too.
The first piece of Runawaylove was ever made in 2017.
Okay.
But I didn't have no LLC, no trademark or nothing. You feel me? I just had a logo, a design, and a mindset. You
And a
know,
vision.
Like, and a vision for real. So I got my first hoodies made by S Boy Detroit. Enjoy Detroit. Shout out to
Yeah,
S Boy because
shout out
he made
to
the
S
first
Boy.
Runawaylove pieces ever. And that was like November 17th, 2017, and I'll never forget it.
So, given that you didn't start with that LLC or you didn't basically start the right way, you just kind of went in there, what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to get a brand going?
Just keep going. Like, just keep going. Don't be discouraged. You feel me? Ask questions. Like, before I made any piece of clothing, I'll go to Enjoy Detroit and I'll order something. I'll get a custom shirt made just to see how they run business.
Yeah.
I was going to different businesses and watching how they conduct themselves. Watching how, all right, this how he just operated that machine. All right, I could do that. And if it was something I was questioning about, I asked small questions, you feel me? And then, like, trying to start a business out here, especially in a competitive field like fashion and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to get ahead
For sure.
with information because people withhold information from you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was never,
For sure.
they gatekeep, you feel me? And it's crazy because you got to be somebody for them to not gatekeep, you feel me? Because they feel like it's beneficial. But I always look at it like, I help y'all. Who knows? Whatever I helped y'all with, it might take y'all to the next level. Y'all might be
And you
people
might
that
show
take
them
me to
back.
the next level.
Right.
You feel me?
There's room for everybody.
But it's room for everybody. Like,
Exactly.
I was big on whatever God got for me. It's always gonna be for me. It's not gonna be for you. It's not gonna be for you or for you. It's gonna be for me.
Okay.
He gave me this to help y'all with. You feel me? Who am I to gatekeep some information? So it took me a lot longer to get to where I'm at. But you feel me? I did it all on my own. I did it on my own terms. Yeah, I bumped my head. I made my own bruises. You feel me?
Get
But
it on my own, then you know.
I kept my best foot forward. So
That's what's
I
up.
say just keep your best foot forward. Don't give up. Don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody take your dreams away from you. You feel me? And then, like, if it's really that important to you, keep it to yourself.
Amen.
You feel me? Like manifest it within yourself until it's starting to happen. And
Yeah.
then you let it unfold. Because some people have tarnished the idea of a dream that you had before you could even formulate it for real.
For sure.
And then you might have the enthusiasm of, oh, this about to be lit. And then you tell somebody, like,
they be like,
And they
Yeah,
drop your
that
shit.
ain't
Now you
no,
like,
no,
damn, look at that.
You should do it like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So, just rant.
Like, I
gotta
started
stick to
making
your
clothes
plan.
for real when I was like 12, 13 years old. Like, I
Inspired.
started
So
cutting.
fashion always been your passion.
Yeah, fashion before the music, you feel me? Like, I was always into being different with the clothes, you know? And then, like, my mom ain't had that much money, especially I had sisters and stuff like that. It's easier to dress women, you know, because they can wear, you know, like the leggings and stuff like that, the baby doll shoes back in the day, you know, like all that stuff was cheaper, you know.
Okay.
It ain't no cheap way to go around it with dudes, for real. I'm popular too. I need Jordans, I need Nikes, that's what I need. She couldn't afford it all the time. So what I did have, I had to bleach it. Make it
Make
look
some
different.
shape.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I had
make
to
some
add. I
shape.
had to do a little something
Yeah.
to it. You feel me? So that's
Creative.
what really got me into it. But early on, my homies and people around me was honing me. Like, they like, boy, that shit lame. What is you doing? Like,
Hey, that's how
that
it
shit
be.
terrible. But if you look back,
That's how it be.
if I go back to all my throwback pictures and look back, I was cutting and sewing jackets and all that stuff. All the shit I was doing in
They doing
2000, man,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
best
how it be
thing
when you
out
start
right now.
away.
And I'm like, I was really on to something then, and I should have just
Stuff
kept
Stuck
my.
with
That's
it.
why I
I
always
ain't gonna
tell
lie,
people,
I
like,
gotta
don't let
give you
nobody
fashion
throw
is
you off your
fashion.
shit.
I gotta give you a props though, because I
Individual.
will say every time I have seen you, you have been in your own shit.
So yeah, like even when I'm in the crib chilling, you feel me? Runaway love. Like I always wear runaway love. It don't matter what I'm doing, where I'm going. If it's not a hat, it's gonna be a hoodie. If it's not a hoodie, it's gonna be some sweats. If it's not some sweats, it's gonna be a t-shirt. Like it's gonna be some runaway love on me at all
So do
times.
y'all have female apparel?
So we don't have anything decent just for females, but we
Okay.
do on the way. So before we have our grand opening to the store, we'll have a full female collection.
Okay.
And you say we, so you got a squad now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
it's not-
So do y'all create y'all own apparel? Y'all got manufacturers, you know what I'm saying?
I don't cut and sew anymore.
Mhm.
I design everything though. So
That's
all
fire.
I do is I design it all. I send it over to the manufacturers. They send it back as a sample. I critique it. I get the right size in together. Send it back. And if I don't need to send it back, I just send them the proper measurements. So when I order in bulk, everything is coming exactly how I want it to.
That's
Okay.
fire.
So yeah.
So
'Cause-
you yes or no? You yay or nay? That's it.
yeah.
So what I'm gathering is entrepreneurship. Like,
All around.
do you feel like, or what was the process until you getting into like seeing profits from your brand, or like
I ain't
give
gonna
us a
lie.
little background on the road to kind of
I still
seeking
ain't
the
seen no
benefit.
profit.
okay. So
I
right
still
now
ain't
it's still
seen
just
no
pushing the
profit.
dream.
Yeah, I mean, because it's based off of your approach on business, for real, for real. Like, for me, like, I'm trying to establish a real corporate, corporate company. You
Right.
feel me? Like, it's not about money for me.
Right.
It's not about, a quick dollar. It's not about none of that. You feel me? Like, I love this shit. You feel me? Like, I want this shit to be able to provide for my kids, kids, and everybody that's involved. You feel me? We all got families. We all got people that we want to take care of. It's the only way to do that is to really set the foundation. You feel me? And like really build. So like I ain't really seen no profit. Yeah, it's profitable.
For
we
sure.
make money, but you feel me? Like I ain't seen no profit. You feel me? Like it's all getting put back into what we got going on. So like yesterday we drop a collection and we sell out. All right, half of that is going towards bills, and then the other half is to bring out some more merch.
Yeah.
Right.
So that just kind of
to see profit.
That just kind of showcased the importance of entrepreneurship and like having a passion for something. Like a lot of people do stuff for money, and it's not all about cheese.
Yeah.
Like you gotta eat. You do gotta eat, but you kind of gotta continuously and stay consistent with something before you start seeing the benefits.
And it's a difference.
Financial.
I can guarantee you, if you set me in front of different brands and stuff like that, I can tell you just off the look. They love this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they just doing it for money. Because when you doing what you love, you doing it all the way.
It's gonna transcend.
You're not cutting no corners. You're not half stepping. When you're doing it for a quick dollar, you're doing whatever you can to save some money.
Yeah,
Right.
All right, this manufacturer want $15. This is some good quality, but they want $5. Their quality all right, but we gonna make some more off of these. So we just gonna go right here.
Yeah,
I don't operate like that. You feel me? I don't care about the difference.
The fake.
Y'all gonna get the best product that y'all can from me because I'm trying to create a best experience for y'all.
And it's a brand. You
It's
can't
a
just
brand,
sell
you
your
feel me?
brand short. Because,
Yeah,
I mean,
and
people
it's
gonna
not-
remember that. You sell
Exactly.
some bullshit quality. And I'm like, man, I
And
bought
then
this.
I
but
learned
it's
early
bullshit.
on in the business course that I took, the more you want to make people feel good about spending money.
Mm-hmm.
The best somebody feels about spending money, the more comfortable they feel about spending money, they're going to always want to spend some money with you. You get somebody the great shopping experience the first time, it's guaranteed they're going to come back again.
Yeah.
They
Some
might not
type of
spend
benefit,
as much, but you feel me? They're going to come back. And that, it's all
For
about
sure.
the experience. And that's what we're trying to sell, the experience.
Or even the brand itself. Like,
Topic. Oh, mine was about the music.
Oh, okay.
So we still on this.
I was just going to say, like, is there an underlying meaning to Runaway Love? What is that? What's behind that brand? Or if I could ask that, you know what I'm saying? If it's a personal, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, so when you've been hurt so many times, you become numb to the pain.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You get stuck up in your ways. You feel me? And that shit come with the gang. So it's like I was hurt early. You know, like I experienced traumatic shit early. You feel me? Like very early on. My grandparents passing, like my domestic violence in the household. You know, like I seen a lot of shit. Like I was on a murder scene at 8 years old. You feel me? Like real traumatic shit for real. You feel me? So it was just like trying to figure out once you get old enough to really understand and comprehend what you witnessed, you feel me? Like you understand, all right, this was fucked up. Damn, and then you get around other people who not as fucked up, and you like, damn, why am I fucked up? Why is this affecting me like this? So then you
traumatic experience.
so then so then you just dig deeper into yourself and stuff like that. You try to figure out ways to cope. And then some people lash out, some people crash out. Everybody has different ways to. You feel me?
For sure.
But but that's when you in the stage of understanding what you going through. You feel me? So like for me, I'm like, all right, boom. I'm dealing with all this pain. How can I make it relatable? I'm like, I know everybody has dealt with some form of pain.
Yeah.
Whether it been they lost a pet, you feel me, lost a loved one, or lost a relationship, you feel me, it's some sort of pain somebody has felt, you feel me? It could be as deep as, all right, you wanted to go out to eat, your parents told you no. You hurt, because you really wanted to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Right.
Me as a kid, I want McDonald's. Fuck these pork chops, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm hurt, I can't go to McDonald's. But like, it's just different levels of pain, you feel
For
me?
sure.
All pain different. So I was trying to figure out how can I make my type of pain marketable? You feel me? Like, how can I express myself through my clothes? So it just became easy for me. Like every collection I ever made was based off my emotions. Like the collection that I'm working on now is called Runawaylove. You feel me? And it got like the little gas pump on there that say fuel. Like gas me up. Like I need some more love. You feel me? But
That's fire.
I'm running on love. I need to be around some real love. You feel me?
Right.
That's real emotions. You feel me? Like I dropped
dope.
I dropped my most previous collection is called Runawaylove Floral Department, and it's the Garden of Love. And most people was like, oh, you got the flowers. It wasn't even about the flowers for real. It was about the overall aspect of how a flower works. It starts as a seed. You take that seed, you plant that seed, you
And it
add water
grows.
to that seed, and it blooms.
And it
You feel me?
yeah.
Everybody sees the beauty of the flower, but nobody knows the strength in the roots.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Come on, man.
So that's why, you know, like
Preaching to us
everything.
today.
Yeah,
I feel like that's really pivotal when it comes to having a brand because it's deeper than just what's said on the shirt. Like, it got a meaning to it.
Yeah,
People
it
buy
has a
into the
meaning.
meaning. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
brand
is
So
like
that
your
alone
baby.
sells,
what's
you
gonna
feel me?
connect
So
you
that's
to your
major.
fans.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
I
I'm
don't-
saying.
And
And
on the real shit, I
customers-
don't
That's
even
what
talk about
make
my
people
brand like
relate
that
to
for real. Like, I don't do interviews, I don't do podcasts.
But why
so,
not?
you know,
that's
people
promoting
don't be reaching
yourself.
out. You
So
know,
it's
and
a
I don't be
first?
knowing
So
who
this
I'm
a
talking to.
first?
Yeah,
It's
so we
like
gonna
my-
take
yeah.
a shot to the
Take a
first,
shot to
man.
that.
Okay.
I have done other like podcasts, but this is the first where I'm really talking about my brand and like expressing like what's the meaning and stuff like that. I ain't never talked about it.
Okay, so
In
let's
public.
talk about your music.
All right.
So the song that we was just listening to is very dope.
Mm-hmm.
What's the meaning behind this song?
Really going through a rough patch in life, you know. Like the song come on, feel like I'm blindfolded, walking on a tightrope, or flying down the highway with my eyes closed. I need to open them bitches up. For real.
He special
You
bars
know?
with this bitch.
Yeah.
So it's
Love
just,
it.
you know, it's just like
said-
fighting through a rough patch of life for real. Like just staying determined, knowing like, all right, we're gonna make it somewhere one day. You feel me? Like we're gonna get there. Just gotta stay the course,
You
stay
on the
focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the path.
Right, because you said like we catching a vibe, but don't look me in my eyes. You might
Because you might see a reflection of
Mhm.
everybody I
Exactly.
seen die.
I feel that
For real, you
'Cause,
know, 'cause-
like don't look at my past, don't look what's behind
Man.
me. Let's catch this vibe right now. You
For
know?
real.
Okay.
I feel that.
For
You
real.
can't everybody can't handle your pain.
Everybody
No,
can.
facts.
You got it. And you know, with me, like I always told myself, and I always tell like the people around me sometimes, like you can't deal with nobody who ain't ever been through. Me personally, I can't deal with nobody who ain't never experienced no type of
Hurt or
hurt or
pain.
traumatic. You know, like
It's
we
not
just won't
relatable.
work. It's not
Yeah, that's
relatable.
real.
Can't relate to you.
You will never be able to nurture me how I need to be nurtured in my time of need because you don't understand what I'm dealing with. You don't
Mhm.
understand the battles that I'm fighting.
You ain't
feel
never
me?
been there.
You don't know how to love me the way I need to be loved. You can never love me the way I need to be loved because you ain't been hurt like I've been hurt. You feel me? So you don't know what that
You're
shit
just
feel
not
like.
gonna understand.
You just
it.
not
Yeah,
gonna
for sure.
understand.
You can't
To me,
relate.
I feel like it's a way to still love somebody that's been hurt, even if you have not been to some trauma like that. But you have to be understanding. You have
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the key.
Yeah.
You have to be able to understand. That's the key to that.
Yeah, facts. Definitely got to be understanding for sure.
So, since we are on the topic of music again, what kind of artist are you? Are you more so of a freestyle? You go pen and pad, old school, or you put it in your notes? How you like? Because it sounds like you put the pain in the music, but how do you go about that?
I'm a little bit of it all. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's all based off the energy and the
Yeah.
surroundings for real.
I
Like
feel
I'm
that.
really big on like ever since I say like last year for real. Like I've been big on energy. I've been big on protecting my peace and stuff like that. Like if I get to the studio,
It's
and
major,
my
for real.
vibe is
It's
there
off.
and then y'all in this bitch sleep or my energy gone, I'm leaving. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
I'll leave and I will stay out the studio for months. It's been months. You feel me? Like I ain't made music in months. But I don't force. That's one thing that I can say that I'm proud of myself because I don't force nothing. You
Yeah.
feel me? If I'm not feeling it, I'm just not feeling it.
That's
And
real.
I stay.
That's real.
Because you feel me? Yeah, like I don't fake no funk. Like my music is 100% authentic. You feel me? Like it's me. It's what I'm going through. You know,
Yeah.
I take my time to relax, deal with what I'm dealing with, and then outsource
Release
it.
it. Yeah.
You feel me? Like I intake and then I outtake.
I guess one question I could ask, like, if there was one person that you could say inspired your music, or one person that you would love to work with when it comes to music, who would that be? Or a top three, because one might be tough. One might be tough. Top three, I'll give you a top three. Whether that's in the city, whether that's, you feel me, major labels, whatever. You know what I'm
Anybody you
saying?
want to work with.
Industry,
Anybody you
whatever.
respect.
Billie Eilish,
Ellis, yeah.
Billie Eilish.
That's different.
I
That's
love
crazy
her.
you say that. That's
That's
different.
my girl.
Billie Eilish. I don't want to say nobody locally because I pretty much worked with everybody locally. Like even all the major artists, I worked with almost everybody with the exception of a few. But I know that's gonna come, so I don't need to.
That's real.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, man.
Billie Eilish for sure. Eilish.
Okay.
I really fuck with her sound.
Yeah, she does.
I ain't gonna lie, it'll probably be all singers.
Okay.
What singer you feeling right now?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Who you thinking?
What
Who running through
singer?
your head?
I like SZA.
Okay.
That's
Scissor
okay.
hard.
Okay.
Scissor hard for
I
sure.
like Mooney Long.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. She
Summer
got that
Walker,
banger
she
right
dope,
now.
Yeah.
Of course.
She
I fuck
hard.
with, I ain't gonna lie. Another artist I want to work with, Coyle Ray. I
Yeah.
fuck with her artistry.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I really want to work with anybody that want to work with me. Anybody that's still like a free spirit artist, like that's just like they just love
The passion.
yeah.
The passion behind it.
Anybody that's still passionate behind it. I done been in a lot of industry rooms and stuff like that, and the energy be different, and I ain't feeling it. So it's like it's a lot of people who they good artists, but I don't think they good people. Like that's just the energy that I got.
Yeah.
So but like outside of that, whoever still passionate about it, whoever energy is pure, you feel me? I love to work with anybody for
I
real.
love that. You can't
To
go
wrap
wrong
up-
with that. Can't go wrong with good energy.
No, for sure. Good energy is major, bro. Like nowadays, I pay more attention to that. Like I ain't used to back then, but now I don't want to be around nobody with no bad energy.
Because
Like,
you don't have
I ain't even about to.
to be
I ain't about to
around
spare my shit. None of that. Like
I had to
all
learn like
that.
a lot of the problems that I had back in growing up was brought amongst myself. You feel
yeah,
me?
facts.
And now that I realize I'm old enough to the point where I don't have to associate myself
have
with
to.
none of those issues no more.
Absolutely.
Like, all right, you got problems. I know you got problems. I don't have to deal with that though.
No,
You
facts.
feel me? And that's my choice. There's nothing wrong with me making that choice.
You don't feel in a certain type of way, but that's just my choice. I
Yeah.
just can't rock
And
with
for
you.
the longest, I felt bad because I'm like,
hard
dang,
feelings.
like I
Because people will try to keep you there.
No,
As long
for
as
real.
you're here.
People
When you
guilt trip me for
elevating
sure.
people,
Yeah,
man,
people
what?
They will
trip me
get
for
you.
sure.
They try to
Yes,
pull you
for
down.
sure.
Like
They
that.
think you
Oh
this
my God.
fool.
Yeah.
No.
But to wrap up the artist segment of the episode, what type of advice would you give to a new artist or somebody who's scared to kind of take themselves serious when it comes to music? What's something that you would?
All I can say is, ain't nobody gonna take you serious if you don't take yourself serious.
Huh?
You feel me? Like, that's this bottom line. If you're not serious with your shit, I can't take you serious. Ain't nobody else gonna take you serious.
Right.
You a liability, not an asset. I just say, put your best foot forward. You feel me? Like, you gotta step out on faith, for real, for real. Like, the biggest blessings come in the most uncomfortable positions.
No
You
cap.
feel me? Like, my biggest
No
blessings came in the most
Amen
uncomfortable
to that.
ways possible. You feel me? And they made me comfortable. You feel me? It
Mhm.
made me like
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm that. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it's like when you
and
take
now
a
you
step
can't
out
tell
on
me
faith.
no different. You feel? I still get nervous when I perform. I still shy. I still close my eyes on stage sometimes. I done performed in front of thousands, 10,000. You feel me? I performed at 313 Day, one of the biggest crowds I ever performed in. Eyes was closed. Like I still go through the motions and stuff like that too. But
That's
it's just you just
natural.
keep going. You feel me?
You gotta
Just
take
keep
that step
going.
out on faith,
You
man.
gotta take that step out on faith for real.
Hey, shout out to
Yes,
Hey.
Mr. Runaway Love, man.
All right, come on.
Sure.
You gotta let the people know where they can find you at.
Man, y'all can find me on all social media platforms at Mr.Runawaylove. My music is out on every streaming platform at Mr.Runawaylove. Clothes. We have a store coming soon. Grand opening. I'm gonna put this on wax and say March. That means we
You
gotta
gotta hold
stand on
yourself. You
business.
gotta hold yourself accountable.
Y'all hear me saying March? That means we gotta stand on business.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap
So,
in around March. Like, where the store at?
But website will be up before the end. The website is done. We're just working on all the inventories, all the production shoots, so we can get the best experience online as possible. So you can order merch if you DM me directly. I'll get you together, or any members of the team, get with them directly. We all get you together. You see me out in public, I'll get you together. However you bump into me, I'm gonna get you together. Don't trip. We got you.
You say it's on the flow,
It's on
man.
the flow.
It's on the flow.
Yeah.
Speaking of putting stuff on the flow,
What's that?
Let's get into these
these
lions.
other little topics.
Okay.
Are you a sports person?
You know I am.
Okay.
You
You see
know
me
I
on the
am.
high right now, man.
So
We looking
tell
good,
me,
man.
we
We
going to
looking
the
good.
So tell me, is we
Going.
going to the Super
We
Bowl?
in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
We gang.
A part of me feel like
Don't doubt us.
Listen, I want us to go.
You know this shit all boiled down to Vegas for real. Them numbers.
Yeah,
Exactly.
sure.
I ain't gonna lie
know.
though. I ain't gonna lie. Them Detroit numbers looking good though. Like they'll still do their thing. Detroit the underdogs for real. You know, like it's always room to make some money when you betting against the underdogs, or you know it's the underdog on the card.
Of course,
You feel me?
yeah.
Them overs and unders will be. You gonna make some money, but you know. They definitely got potential. You feel me? Like they definitely got potential.
I'm proud of them.
You know, people.
Okay.
I don't think nobody expected the Lions to be what they are.
Hold on.
Nobody
even be this far.
We gotta regain. Hold on. Everybody, come on. What's up? Okay.
Cause he did try to come
He
crazy.
tried to
He did try to come crazy. But I did see that he DM Lil Blade and was like, I don't mean no
I did see
disrespect.
that.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Because
Like,
you know what's good.
yeah, he like shit. Let me go ahead and
They hopped on his ass.
We went
I ain't gonna lie. If I did that, I would have stood on business. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I would have made another video on
And I
Instagram.
said-
Even after the loss. Nigga, what is y'all talking about?
No, but man, shout
But
out
that's
to the
just me,
Lions,
though.
bro. Cause
Listen,
niggas
the
ain't never
Lions,
seen them coming this far.
We
for real,
deserve
for real.
this shit.
No cap.
We need
We
this.
do.
We
We
do.
deserve it.
Detroit
It's
is
about
right
time.
now.
Detroit
We
needed
love
this.
right now.
Detroit needed this.
1991. Like, what was the last time?
And the NFL draft is gonna be in Detroit in April.
Right.
So the city
city
really needs
turned
some
right now,
positivity. You feel me? Like after, like the year that they had last year for real. Just in general, like the year that the city had last year for real, like them having an uprising, Michigan winning the whole NCAA football.
Yeah,
Sure, that was fire.
Yeah, so and then the music scene is.
On top of
Okay,
okay,
right.
Let's talk about the music.
Let's
Michigan
talk
just-
about it,
We
man.
booming right now.
But you gotta
Let's talk
understand,
about
we
shit
been
right
black.
now.
It feel like we been
I'm
black
proud
of
for so
you. I'm
long.
proud
'Cause
of
you go out of town, and all these out of town artists know about all the Detroit underground
Yes.
artists.
What
They
I would
rap,
say-
they wanna rap like them and
They
everything.
got
but we
our
don't-
sound
But see,
and
what
everything.
I
We don't
will
get accolades.
say is we get so much more accomplished together than we do being divided
Apart,
apart, bro.
divided and beefing.
The
We
verses
don't-
haven't-
They don't like us when we like that. Y'all notice that?
Cause we
But
tear
see,
some
the thing
shit up.
is,
That's
they push,
why.
they, you know,
It's
but
too-
they
it's a lot of
gonna
us.
they gonna keep that agenda pushed. You feel me? To
For
separate.
sure.
You feel me? Because
Listen,
But
I think,
it's up to us to kind of mend that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I think ever since Detroit versus everybody came out, that's when everybody started really like trying to hop on a bandwagon. Like it was everybody making Chicago versus everybody,
Oh, yeah.
Houston versus everybody.
yeah, and then I ain't gonna lie, some of the artists started just being more
Yeah.
vocal. Like,
Yeah.
all right, why can we go to Atlanta and all these artists picking each other up? Why we can't do that shit
You know,
here?
facts.
Right.
Why can't-
Speaking of
why
that,
can't
let's
y'all?
talk
I
about
think we
the
was
42
known.
Dub.
It just was known locally. It wasn't known outside of here though.
But
The
no,
concert.
but see the thing is like it wasn't no real unity. You feel me? Like you had niggas who dealt with each other because of relevance. You feel me? It wasn't no real unity behind it. Now we starting to get unity. All right, like I don't only want to just be around you because it's beneficial.
beneficial
but
for me.
I want
Right.
to help you out in your situation. You feel me? Because it's gonna help us all out.
Yeah, it could
so
be
now that I really
reciprocal
want
for
to
real.
genuinely see you win, that's a different type of love. You feel me? That's a different type of appreciation and shit like that. That in itself, you feel me? So now I feel like it's more of that
It's
than
like-
just I do this for the cameras because y'all say I should be doing it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Versus like, oh, I really fuck with y'all now. It ain't no real issues. You feel me? It wasn't no real
I feel
reason
like that
between.
with Team Eastside. I feel
Yeah.
like
Cause it wasn't no real issues between Team Eastside and Doughboys Cash Out besides fan driven beef.
I feel
You
like
feel
they
me?
might have
It
had
was
a
fans.
pass.
It was really the
They had a
fans.
pass. They had a pass.
But the beef originally was made because fans were like, oh, y'all better than them, or
Yeah,
they
right.
better than y'all,
Yeah,
or
they
y'all
had
can't.
beef.
That's what
Right.
it was.
Right.
It was a lot of gaslighting. You feel me? Because and then it turned into something bigger. You feel me? Because of the gaslighting, but it was never about nothing. You feel me? You had two groups of niggas who didn't know each other.
Speaking of unity, let's talk about how 42 Dub run the whole city out and how we sold out Little Caesar Arena.
I'm talking about
And how it was no
everybody.
drama.
I think that's
That was
major.
dope.
I think that's major.
That's
That's growth. It
crazy.
shows
Yeah.
growth and just shows kind of like how far we kind of getting as together for real. Like, we could do a lot more, like I said, together than we do
Together.
apart.
And if we
So I
really
love-
together, they can't mess with
It was
us.
crazy
Okay.
because you literally had people like, nah, I ain't gonna go to the concert because I just know it's gonna be some
Some
drama.
fight, right.
And-
Fight,
and-
shoot
Just
out.
think,
That's crazy.
Just think, nobody knew the lineup outside of
Nobody.
Nobody knew.
Dope Boys Cash Out and
Once
stuff like
they-
that. So they sold out a show
Based
primarily
off that.
based off of just that.
It was
So
a
just
short
imagine,
amount of time, though. This
So
was a
just
short
and
amount
just
of
so just
time.
imagine what Detroit could really do.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying,
Detroit
bro.
can
When I
sell out
tell
of
you,
Little
that was a
Caesars Arena
statement.
just
That
off
was
the
that was
Detroit
dope.
artists itself.
They
You
made
feel me?
history. I ain't gonna
No
lie.
cap.
History.
But that
Okay.
I hope that just opened up the other artists' eyes, the younger artists and the bigger artists who stuck in their ways. I just hope they open up their
And
eyes
that-
to how
that
much money
show-
they missing out on
Yeah.
being
Right.
caught up in all the bullshit.
The
you
BS,
feel
And
me?
it
for
also
sure.
showed all the other top artists that we know how to act. We know how to
Yeah.
be, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Let's be real. A lot of people,
They
you know,
can't
see,
pay
but see, the
homage
thing
to
is-
us, though.
See, the thing is, every artist that was on that stage is professional.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, they're professional. They've been in multiple professional settings. So had they have chose to act out, it would have been out of character. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because they've all been around each other multiple times.
Even
You
if
feel
they
me?
did,
And they real artists. You feel me? Like, they've surpassed the set standard of a typical Detroit artist.
they earn their flowers because I feel like a lot of the vets paid homage to them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like we had me,
Yeah.
we had Boosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Like-
Wallow and
Yeah.
Gilly pulling up.
Man,
Yeah,
hey,
be
did
like-
y'all see Wallow and Gilly get somebody out the police car?
Yeah, I seen
You
that
seen
too.
that?
I seen
Yeah,
that
that
off
shit-
the
that
Little
shit
Caesars
lit.
beat. He got some
Yeah.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars
pictures.
I
beat.
mean,
in
it
the
was
fan,
just a time. It was just all around a good ass time.
But see,
Facts.
he did a big one.
the
That was
artists
dope.
kept they cool together, but also the audience as well. So I think
Yeah.
it just kind of reflected off of that, seeing that they could keep it together.
Yeah,
like
because you
niggas
gotta
knew not to
understand,
bring
it
no
really
BS.
wasn't-
That's
it
what's
really
important.
wasn't no
It wasn't
issue.
about the artist.
No.
That's about
Major.
how
Good
the
ass- good ass
audience
night.
can keep their
Yeah, because
together.
it
know
was
how to
never
act.
no real issue between the groups. You feel me? Like
It's us. It's the audience that makes all
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
So
that
good-
shit was
The
so
division.
lit.
shout out to everybody from Detroit
I ain't
putting on
gonna
for
lie,
our
man.
shit.
Shout out to Hustle.
Behaving.
Shout out to Hustle
We
Fam
did
and
it.
Jay Lee for going live while he was on stage. I had a front row seat concert.
Hey,
From
look,
my couch.
everybody
I was on the
did.
couch crispy as hell.
Serious, watching the whole
I
show.
was
Shout out to
thinking
him for that.
No, that's
Yeah.
fire.
What's up?
That's
That was
fire,
what's
man.
up.
I love to
That's-
see
I
the city
love
on the
that
high
so
that we
much.
on right now,
Yeah,
man.
that shit was
It's
tight,
well
for real.
deserved and well needed. It's long overdue, so I love to see
And
it.
we got bangers. Like,
Man, what?
Hit, man.
I can't
Our
hold you up.
music,
I go
our
somewhere.
music is up now.
I go
Man.
somewhere.
Our music, our
Out of town,
fashion, you feel
just
me? All the
everything,
way
all
around.
of it.
But for real, like
We
I
got
can
some
go
bad-
anywhere out of town and just
The baddest women.
The
The
song-
baddest women,
The
the
baddest.
dopest
The
guys.
baddest women.
you heard it here
Man.
first, okay? Because y'all love to say, "Oh, Miami," and nah.
Nah.
We here.
Ain't
You
nothing
go
like
to,
the
you
city,
go to other
man.
states.
Baddest
See, the
bitches,
thing is,
for
you go to
sure.
other states. A lot of women in Atlanta, not from Atlanta. You go to Miami.
They from
most of the women
everywhere else.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Most of them in,
Same thing
in
with Cali.
Miami.
They
They
might.
all
not
over.
from Atlanta. They
Cali.
claim
It's
Atlanta.
a
They from
melting
all over.
pot here.
Even
They
with
from all
Texas, you
over.
feel me? Like they from all over.
Houston.
Michigan. You come to Michigan, you find a little whoop and she cold. She's from the city, either
Period.
east or west. You
Yeah.
feel me? Oh, you feel me? Oh.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
Okay.
hold you up. I done been to a couple of places and the mule. Like I love Cali. Cali is like my second home. But I always felt like whenever I'm out of town, I gotta listen. I gotta represent my city. I
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
listen.
And
to
a lot
my
of places
city
where we
music.
go, they do.
I can't
They
listen
do
to-
mess with us.
I
Yeah,
do.
they
It's
do.
like
To the
the.
fullest, for real.
I'm kind of glad that everybody jumping on the bandwagon of the Detroit sound because that's what was needed. Like
Mm-hmm.
we
They-
just
they-
got
they
the
It's
Yeah.
money.
authentic. It's just authentic.
It's felt.
You
You
can't
see
deny
everybody.
it.
You see everybody hopping on all
Yeah,
type of beats
you
now.
can't deny
You
it.
see,
Mhm.
Wiz Khalifa just tried to redo
Beats,
Beats.
yeah,
You
man.
can't-
everybody
this
was like,
shit inevitable. You
Yeah.
can't deny it. All we needed was a spotlight. For real.
No, facts.
All we needed was the spotlight.
I will
Yeah.
say this though. I kind of got mixed views a little bit about selling our sound to other artists.
What you
Like,
mean
what
by
you
that?
mean?
It's just something I'm proud of. So when I hear artists that's not from here try to hop on our sound,
Mm.
Yeah.
it be making me feel like, yeah,
But I
I
mean,
don't know. But then again, it give us the spotlight.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
even then, like a lot of times, like stuff don't be interpreted for what it really is. Like somebody really just might be inspired. Like a
Or
lot
they
of
paying
people,
homage.
No.
Or they
No.
or they
a lot
paying
of people-
homage.
a lot of
Or they
people-
paying
a lot
homage.
of
You
people
got people that's. I ain't like people. You got people that's on these labels that's from Detroit that's writing songs for other artists with the Detroit sound, and they selling our sound to everybody. Like Lil Yachty.
Oh no, I get it. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
now I know a couple of Detroit artists that's
but
writing
I
for
feel
major
like for the
labels.
most part,
sure.
anybody that has been on a Detroit sound or work with Detroit, they pay homage to us. They represent, they shout us out. They do
ain't
all
got no
that.
choice.
Yeah.
So you
don't
better.
got no choice. For real.
You better.
Like,
So that's what's
because we
up.
got one of them sounds that's so distinctive. People know when soon as the beat drop, people know automatically. Like, oh,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I go to
That's
my
from the
cousins. I go down south to my cousins in Memphis, play Detroit music. They like that Detroit shit. But they be like, cut that Detroit shit on. You feel me? You're like, yeah, like they know, like that's
because
that.
it's that real
Yeah,
shit.
that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it every time.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take our shot.
Alright,
And we're
let's
going to go into our topic, okay?
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
See you,
Oh,
Shot.
y'all,